What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We are going to be going over Tesla stock and the other stocks that I am watching next week that I do think have the chance of pulling back, and possibly you guys can get in on a good dip buy. But before we get in this video, make sure you guys just leave a like. It takes a couple seconds and it really helps out the channel tremendously. Also, the first link down below leads you to our free Discord chat room. Just download the app and you'll have access to it. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Our streak is broken today, guys. We took an L on Tesla of 318. We were down a little bit more earlier this morning, but we recovered some of the losses, ending our winning streak on Tesla. I do think this still is a day trade for me. I won't be seeing trading any Tesla anytime soon. So I'm looking forward to day trading Tesla Monday, which I do think we have a chance of pulling back to at least the low $600 mark, retesting that once again before we see another move up to the 630s, which, by the way, on the 1 hour, as we mentioned yesterday, we have the lower highs. We have this downtrend here. So even if we come up to the 630s, 640s and test that resistance, we still have a chance of pulling back and possibly seeing some new lows. So yesterday we just saw that rally because we recovered some of the losses we had on Wednesday. But if you see here, we're still stuck in this wedge around 625 resistance and the $600 mark of the whole number support. So apart from that, I'm possibly even going to sit out until we have a clear sense of direction. To me today, even just there wasn't a lot of movement, just very choppy, trading sideways. So I should just really sat on my hands. If we go on the 1 hour, if we come down to the 580s, it's still technically considered bullish. It still has an uptrend. On the 4 hour, no doubt, it still has a massive uptrend. On the 4 hour, we could push down to 450s, $500 mark, and it still has a very, very solid uptrend. So for those of you guys that are holding long term, these daily videos pretty much don't mean anything to you, if I'm being quite honest. But as for us day traders, swing traders, it matters to us if it holds the $600 mark or it doesn't, if it breaks above 630 or it doesn't. So that's my prediction. Yesterday we said we might see a push headed into 640s after yesterday's bullish end of day run, which we've been seeing for the last couple of days except for Wednesday. But we didn't even get that. We immediately gapped down and saw some new lows. So let's at least try to retest the 646 mid 630s. So that's pretty much it for Tesla. Alibaba, let's actually talk about the winner today, which was Disney. After it announced yesterday, after market, it had 180 some million, I believe, subscribers, and that they were raising their prices up $1, and it hit all-time highs. Disney went up to nearly 180. Shout out to Kiwa in the chat. I know he traded this one and he bought some calls on this, some lotto calls. He went almost nearly nailed it. 180 close. We were so close to 180. As for me, as for a dip buy, I'd possibly wait for some support around 160s. I thought I was chasing it, trying to buy around the mid 170s before I hit the 179. So congrats to you guys. Facebook, which got hit with the lawsuit a couple days ago, we're still waiting for it to pull back a little bit more. I think even on the 1 hour we could see a dip, or this is the 4 hour, to 260s. After that, I'll probably just saw really quick because there is some consecutive next level support levels. We have the 257, we have the 250s, and then we have the 245s. Alibaba is another one that's forming a descending triangle on the 4 hour. Make or break for on Monday for Alibaba. I'm calling it make or break. It's either going to curl up to 270s or it's going to break 260s and see 250s. Airbnb, which was another one that was triggering my alerts for it dropping. Look at this spike down to 135. I don't even remember the last time I traded an IPO. I believe it was just Snapchat back when it was in the low 20s and it went to like 35. I mean, this compares nothing to it. I don't like Airbnb or DoorDash. So I'm going to remove these from my watch list and I'm just going to ignore them. SNDL is another one that had a positive catalyst today from the NASDAQ. I believe they have some 180 day compliance and they have to be trading above $1 by June 26, 2021. So that was a news catalyst today. It hit 55 cents, I believe, pre-market before pulling back to 48. So this is another one that I'm waiting to get in on the pullback. Again, probably just a $300 investment. Every time I've traded SNDL, I believe it's paid off except for like one time that I just sold way too early before it ran. So even just a small investment on this, holding it for the long run, I think it'll pay off. So we'll reconsider this one next week. Let's see if we could get some lows. One that I kind of left my guard was Zoom. Okay, this one's still trading back. Has some resistance around 400. This is exactly what I mean when there's 400 support. That support immediately becomes resistance once it's broken. And like, this is just a beautiful play right here. 400 broken support. Now it's acting as resistance. So let's see if it gets shut down at 400 and it comes down and it hits 380 and possibly sub 380. Neo, I think they had an offering. I should check 60 or 60 million of shares for an offering. Again, as you guys may know, I'm waiting for 35. I'm waiting for Neo to triple bottom here at 38 and come down to 35. So let's see if that happens. Other than that, I'm going to be patiently waiting. Another one that I'm still waiting for it to pull back. Similar price level is XPEV. So those are the EV stocks that I'm watching. GLSI was one that I was waiting for to come down under 50s. I didn't really necessarily get the price action that I was waiting. As you can see, the SMA was completely a resistance line here, except for the end of the day. So even if we bought at 50, which was our plan, I was waiting for 50s. Even if we bought at 50, I probably would have already cut my loss when it was at 42. But if I would have just held, we would have went at 59. I probably would have made a profit. But that wasn't going to be the plan. My plan was just probably going to have a stop loss around 45, and I would have got stopped out a long time ago. So that's pretty much it for my top watch list. Other than that, guys, if you guys found this video helpful, make sure you guys leave a like. Once again, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below with your plays. And my number one pick, like always, I want to leave these videos with one number one pick. It's obviously going to be Tesla. I think Monday is going to be a very, very important day. Either we come back and retest these highs, or there is going to be some panic and there will be blood and we will see some new lows and retesting. So I'm excited for next week, guys. I will see you guys next week in the chat room. Take care.